Best scene of the writer. Sequence 1. The server sits down at the bar in the place of a customer and writes a letter. There's a bunch of flowers on the bar and candles extinguished.
To the lovely lady you are, these flowers. It's true that flowers die, but not the love I bear you. These flowers are a reflection of the love that I feel for you. Please accept them. You come into my restaurant regularly, but I cannot find the time or words to declare my love to you. Please forgive me. I would have loved to tell you this earlier. I just hope it isn't too late. I love you.
The waiter bends the letter in 4 and puts it in the bouquet of flowers. He lights the candles and disperses the rose petals on the bar. He stands at the back of the bar, waiting for his usual customer. Sequence 2. A young lady writer walks in a bar and settles at the counter opposite the waiter.
Good evening. I'd like a glass of red wine, please.
Yes, of course.
The waiter prepares the glass of wine. She stares at the waiter. She takes out a notebook and a pen from her bag. He inspires her. The waiter puts the glass of wine filled on the counter.
Thank you.
She begins to write the beginning of a story. She drinks, meditating on what she writes. She holds the glass in hand and turns it by looking at the color of the wine. Voiceover of the lady writer.
A book is like a wine, to be enjoyed. The author is the vine, his words are the grapes. His book is the fruit of his thoughts. Enjoy the moment and savor. A moment of tranquility, seedless, a book with the flavors of summer. In this book, the author had written.
Sequence 3. Part drawn in connection with voiceover. A young woman walks in a field alone and enjoys the beautiful weather. The young woman crosses the path of a young man who eats a piece of bread. The young woman and the young man walk in the field together, hand in hand. Voiceover of the lady writer.
In a field in the colors of summer, a young woman had lost her way. A young man, who sought a beautiful soul, came up to her and offered her a piece of bread. Finally, she was no longer alone. They were two to be happy.
Sequence 4. The server is away from the bar. The young woman finishes writing her sentence in her notebook. In the background is the glass of wine almost empty. She stores her notebook and her pen in her bag, finishes her glass. The young woman gets up, walks out of the restaurant, and finds herself in a dark lobby. Voiceover of the lady writer.
She was writing to get away from her loneliness, imagining a world in which it was possible to go out into the wilderness and, without waiting, meet someone to love, to simply find love in a quiet and peaceful place. Could that be possible?
The young woman gets up, walks out of the restaurant, and finds herself in a dark lobby. When the lady writer is out of the bar, the waiter runs into the bar to pick up the bouquet of flowers on the bar and tries to catch up. The end.